Hey guys, Spartan here for January 26, 2022, FOMC day, trading cap review of the day. All right, let's take a look at basically what happened today. Market pulled down, obviously on the FOMC, on the Q&A there. What did we do today? So pretty choppy day intraday, but we found a ton of things to scalp, which was great. We played Tesla like 7 times. In total, it was probably like, I don't know, 50 or probably more, probably about like 70 points. We played it long a couple times. Out the gate, we played it short, and then we started to play it long on the bounces off the 50 MA. We played it long intraday a couple times, played it long here on the push towards 987, and then it pulled back. We played it along on the flag. It pulled to the downside here, ended up getting stopped out of one of those trades, and then we played it long off the lows 3 times, and each time it worked out nicely for about 10 points change each trade. So that was a good vehicle to trade today that we did quite a bit on. We also did some lucid short at the end of the day, which was a nice little pull, broke that monthly support, had some room to the downside. Oops, there we go. Broke that 34 level, had room to the downside for about 80 cents. We did some NVIDIA on the short side as well for about 3 points from 327. Actually, a little bit more, about 3.5, 4 points. So that was a good one. UPST long on the downtrend break on the daily. That was a nice little trade that we had there for about 4 points on the upside. We did some DKNG long out the gate, which was a nice trade as well. We also did the 23 calls, which ended up going up over 100%. mRNA long, which we scalped twice. First time for 1 point, second time for about 3.5, 3.8, I should say. We did NVAX on the long side as well during that mRNA. Basically, NVAX flag, grabbed it long, 8180 area, and we played it into the 8753. So again, another nice 5 point-ish trade. We took some Roku on the short side today, which didn't really do much for us during the day. We did it in the morning. We played it for about 40, 50 cents. Got stopped out of the rest of it when we moved our stop because the market ended up holding up. We also did BKKT, which was a low float name, former runner long this morning. Played it into the 466. We also did the 5 calls that we rolled into, and we got about 30-40% on those. Microsoft short, we did that this morning a couple times. The starters didn't work out very well. One time we took it off flat, other time we got stopped out of it. Actually, we just exited as it was pushing back into the stops there, so had to take that one off. And then lastly, what else did we do? I think that's pretty much it from the equity side. Oh, FFIV out the gate. We took this thing short on the pop, and it came all the way back in to around 193, and that was a really nice trade for about 10 points and change. Other than that, equity was pretty good. Equity was pretty much where it was at, I thought, pretty much the whole day. Besides the end of the day, we did obviously QQQ puts. We did SPY puts, which worked out nicely. Tried to do a couple calls off the low small size to play the bounce, but no premiums came in. So those didn't end up working. But the SPY puts was probably the biggest play on the option side today. We had the 430 puts right into the close there. And those ended up obviously pushing nicely all the way to around, where did we get to on those? 245. Let me just do it. I didn't calculate the percentage yet. 322% on that. So that was a pretty good one. And then on the other stuff on the option side, there was a lot of out the gate this morning, playing things like Citibank long, which was a nice play. The 66 calls, which ended up going up 100%. We did some UPST that we rolled from yesterday, 110 calls, and CVX as well, which we ended up selling some for 140%. But other than that, it was kind of more scalp mode on the option side. Another one that we had was Workhorse. We took the 350 calls, which ended up getting the money for 100% change. It's got 160%, 170% ended up being. All in all, good day. A lot of scalp trading that went on. Not everything worked, especially on the option side. A couple things that failed. We had GM that failed. We had obviously some of those SPY calls that failed. We had Triple M, which didn't end up working out. But the nice thing about the names that didn't work out, guys, is that it wasn't really fast movement. It was pretty quick. Or sorry, it wasn't really fast movement. It was pretty slow. So it was easy to get out of those positions if they, something stopped working. So fairly easy to control the risk. And then when coming into FOMC, we were pretty much out of everything. And we were just waiting for the release, and then we just played the market in that in that regard. But anyways, that's it, guys. So that was the FOMC day today. Interesting day. Traders market, true traders market. This is kind of what separates, I would say amateurs from people that are proficient to professional. Certainly, if you had difficulty today, it wouldn't surprise me because it was not an easy day to trade. You just got to know what to look for, have that scalp mindset, etc. SPY in general, tomorrow we did make a higher low today, so I'm expecting a little bit of a bounce. And yeah, we'll see what happens in that regard. So thanks for watching, guys. Any questions, you go to SpartanTrading.com. Otherwise, we do these recaps every single day. And you can watch for other videos on Thursdays and pre-market streaming on Wednesdays. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Talk to you later.